Hey guys, welcome to Marketing Food Online. It is Damien. I am here to give you guys some great tips on how to ship your products more cost effectively and to open your eyes up to some new different boxes. They're not actually new, but I would say they're new to you because I've had a lot of questions about the different types of methods and the different types of shipping rates and the different types of boxes that the USPS actually offers other than flat rate shipping boxes. Okay. So when I first started my business, all I knew, like most of my subscribers and you guys watching, all I ever really knew about was the flat rate boxes, small, medium, large, as everybody knows. Well, when I realized I was actually at that point buying boxes, I was just wasting anywhere from $1 to $2 a box and shipping products out, and it was costing me per let's say group of 24 cookies. I would charge around $24.99 or so for the cookies I made. And I charged $24.99 and gave free shipping. And between the box cost and everything else, all of my expenses when I first started, I didn't realize it, but my margins were really low. And for all the time and effort I was putting into making the product, the profit margin was really, really not as good as it could be until I realized that the USPS actually offers between, I think it was 20 to 30 different boxes. So I'm going to get as to the point as I can on this video. I don't, as you know, I don't have a lot of, I don't want to take up a lot of your time, and I don't have a lot of extra time to ramble. So I want to get to the point and show you guys what's out there and available. And this will save you. I'm going to give you a guesstimate of what it saves me, because I don't buy boxes anymore. Plus the shipping I get is very competitive, and the shipping rates are much less because I use certain boxes. I would literally say on a low end, $3 to $4 an order stays in my pocket. It's cheaper for me to do it, and can go as high as, depending on how big the order is, depending on how big the cookie order is, all that stuff. Excuse me. I could save up to about $7 to $9 every transaction, and I'm not kidding you. And I'll actually show you how and what I mean. Okay, so number one, you have to create yourself an account on USPS.com. Create one of these accounts and utilize directly through them. You can print your postage for anything and everything that you're doing. Okay. Most importantly is this icon right here. You see my cursor? Oh, sorry about that. See right here? This drop-down menu is going to be your best friend. You want to go to Postal Store, scroll down to Shipping Supplies, and click on this. This is going to blow your mind if you're not familiar with this. And that's okay, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. All right. So you come to the Postal Store. Now, the Postal Store sells, obviously, you can see supplies, stamps, supplies, cards, envelopes, gift cards, and gifts, and all kinds of other stuff that you can get. Okay. Scroll down. This is going to be over here on the left-hand side. You can narrow down the search. And what I want you to do when you go to the website is to click on Priority Mail. You see that number? 41. That means that there are 41 different packaging types of packages, if that makes sense. Sorry about that. Different types of boxes and envelopes and all kinds of mailing supplies you get for free. Absolutely free. Now, supplies. You see it shows 1 to 18 of the 41 results. So what I want you to do is to go to the bottom, and you need to hit 48 and give it a second. And then all of the products will come up. This way you don't have to scroll through multiple pages, okay? You just basically go, and I'm just going fast. I'll slow down and show you. But see, this goes all the way down to the bottom, all of the boxes. Okay. So here's the reason why I'm doing this video. I'm not going to get into flat rate boxes, to be honest with you. Why? Because you probably already know. Why would I tell you something you already know? You're just wasting your time and my time. What I want to show you, for number one, for starters, is stuff like this. This is a priority mail shoebox. Now, this is not a regional box, and I'll get into regional boxes in a second. Why would you want to get a mail shoebox? Let me show you. This box is free, number one. Okay. This is, for lack of a better explanation, if you know what a shoebox is shaped like. Excuse me again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get over a cold. If you know what a shoebox looks like, that is basically what you're getting here, okay? It's rectangular in size. It goes up to 14, literally almost 15 inches in length. Why is this good? Well, if let's say you're doing chocolate covered pretzels, you're doing something that's elongated. Okay. Candy in a bag. If you're doing 4 or 5 pounds of candy and they're in bags, this is perfect. But the reason why is because it's free. It's going to save you at least $1 or more on that transaction, on every transaction, because you get them free. Now, they come in bundle packs. You got to pick out which one do you want, and they limit it. So this is for every box that I'm going to talk about. Pack of 10, minimum is 1, maximum is 1. So if you order these online, you want them dropped to your facility. That's free, by the way. You don't have to pay for shipping. They literally bring you the boxes as well, and they don't charge you for them. You could get a pack of 25. The maximum is 20. That means you can get 20 cases, and each case has 25 in it. That's a ton of boxes. With a minimum of 1, you got to, of course, order at least 1, obviously. So you just click on how many do you want? You want 100? You click on 4, add it to your cart, and you're done. That's it. And at checkout, now when you create your account, I'm not going to go into my account because it's got our addresses and all of our personal information. But you create an account, and you do that up here, and you basically just create an account for yourself. And then from there, you get it delivered to wherever you're at. You know, your commercial facility, your bakery, if you have a restaurant, whatever you're doing. Okay, so let me get back over here. That is one of them. Now, what I'm going to do is scroll through here. I'm not necessarily going to go over every 40 plus 48 units. I'm going to talk to you about the ones that are important. You can, on your own time, double check the website and get familiar with it. I urge you seriously, guys, to create an account with the USPS. It's absolutely free, and the boxes are free. The envelopes are free. Everything is free except for the shipping, obviously. But you're going to save a fortune, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. There are companies out there like the Shippos and other companies that offer, you can sign up and you get postage through them. I personally just don't use that because I'm not saying Shippo does, but there are other sites that charge you a monthly fee. And when you start charging fees and you're getting the postage at about the same rate you're getting directly from the post office, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you be charged for an account that you can create one on the post office for free, get free boxes, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't use them. That's just my opinion and my preference. You can do what you want. So here is, if you ship a lot of express products, this is the dual priority medium flat rate. Okay, and there are the dimensions. It's about 11 inches by 3. This isn't a good size. This is not bad. But I'm going to show you an alternative to the medium flat rate. Okay, let me scroll down and find it. And then I'll go over a couple of these other ones. Of course, small flat rate. Fantastic. Padded flat rate. These are great. I actually use these like crazy for a lot of our candy because we sell them by the pound in the bag. The 1 pound bag of candy I ship, it's about $6. I could ship in here. The great thing about this, guys, is if you're shipping trail mixes, candy, 1 pound bags, I put up to 4 pounds. 4 pounds of product goes in this padded flat rate envelope. I ship it for $6. If I sell 4 pounds, normally my candy runs between $12 to $16 a pound. Okay, so you do the math. If you sell 4 of them at $12 a piece, I ship $48 of product for $6, and it can weigh up to 70 pounds. Obviously, it won't, but anyways, 4 bags go in here. So flat rate padded, and again, free. I get 100 of these in a box for free. So definitely something to think about if you have a product like, if it's a trail mix, a nut or chips or something that doesn't mind getting broke or handled, like, peanuts and mixed nuts and granolas and dried fruit go perfect in here. Okay. And it literally for around, I think it's $6 or $5.99 or something like that. I can ship that out. And again, up to 4 pounds of 4 bags will go in this. Okay. So I'm going to get to the ones I want to talk to you about. Here it is. Regional A. Fantastic. And then I'm actually going to show you a sampling rate from one address to another and how you save money with this box. Okay. There are 3 other types. I'm sorry, 2. Forgive me. They had 3. The regional C boxes are actually no longer used. They do not offer regional C. They have regional A and regional B. And each of those have 2 different dimensions, 2 different shapes. This is regional A2. I want to show you regional A1. And it's not confusing. I'm going to break it down very simple. This is a great box that can hold up to, if you were to put 4 1-pound bags of product in this, okay, or just a bunch of smaller snacks or what have you. The Regional A2 box is a rectangular shape, as you can see. Now, the dimension on the side here is about 3 inches. It's kind of narrow, but that's okay. Because again, if you're shipping out those types of products, this would not be good for cookies, okay, or anything that could be smushed or smashed on the top. Right here's the top, okay, because this dimension right here in the middle is only about 3 inches. It's kind of tight, okay. But anything else, like if you're shipping gummy bears or gummy worms, chips or snacks, bags of products, keep that in mind. This is fantastic. Now, this is the A2. What does that mean? There are 2 different shapes, okay, that allow you to ship with the Regional A postage, which traditionally is cheaper than flat rate by a lot, okay? When I say a lot, if you're shipping out 100 boxes a day, like our company does, and you're saving $2 to $3 to $4 a box, you do the math and figure out it's $400 more in my pocket. Now, that's the Regional A2. Now, the real one, the one that I use the most and I love to death, is the Regional A1. Here it is. Why do I like it so much? Because of its shape. This is the one. I ship a lot of my gluten-free products, which are in boxes. A lot of canned goods. We have some soups, some soups that we sell, that we resell, that go in here fantastic. This, how can I explain the size of this? If you took a shoebox and you just made it thicker on the top, okay, that's what a Regional A1 box is. That's what this is, A1, right there, okay? 10 by 7 by 4 3/4. This is fantastic. This can actually ship. I actually have a customer in California who buys 10 pounds of coconut from me very often, and I ship it in this box. Shipping this to California with 10 pounds, if you just put it in a cardboard box, 10 pounds to California would run you probably to $24 to $26. I ship it in this for around 10, okay? So this box is great. Now, here's what I would recommend you do. If you're listening to this video and you want to see these in person, do this. Go to USPS. If you don't have an account, create one. Order one case, okay, of 10. You see how you can change it? 10 or 25. But click onto the pack of 10. Get yourself one. Put it to your cart. Get 1 case of every single box they make. Get it in your hands. Put one together and see what's going to work best for you. Remember, these are free. If you don't use them, you use them for something else. I mean, or you can just give them back to the post office, okay? But you're going to use them, trust me. You're going to find some type of food product you're going to be able to use in your business or any other business. So get yourself a pack of each one. Get really familiar with it. And I know it sounds odd, but just get them to your facility. Get them in your hands. Tape up the bottom. Open up the box and see how it works. And look at it and see what goes in it. Okay? Remember, these are free. So A1 and A2. Now, I want to show you the Regional B box, and then I'm going to show you a sample of pricing and how this works. Okay. That is the Regional A. Let's find our Regional B box, because there it is. Okay. So let me show you real quick. As you can see, it's the same similar shape as the A2. This box is gigantic, guys. Seriously. This, if I put 1 pound bag of candy in it, I can nearly get 7 to 8 pounds in this. Big 1 pound bags of items. You see here, it's almost 16 inches in length. That is big. And it's 14 inches in height. Okay. Again, 25 pack or 10 pack. I would not recommend this for cookies, or if you're doing a platter or something, because the top of this can be smushed very easily. You could smush your cookies. I'll show you the box that you can use. Now, go over here and scroll down. That's the Regional B box. Like I said, it's very similar to the A2, as I mentioned. The shape is similar. It's just way bigger. Okay. And there's the medium box. Okay. This box right here, medium, I believe now is $12.75 or around 12 and change to ship. If I had about 10, 12 pounds of a product and I didn't fit in here, I could ship it in a B box, depending on the destination. This right here, the B1 box, for literally almost half the price. Here's how it works, and let me explain the regional boxes. Here it is. The B1, this is the rectangular one. If you took the medium size box, medium flat rate, and enlarged it slightly, it would be this big, okay? But this is a really big, good size box. It's got a nice depth to it. It's 10 1/4 inches here, 12 inches across, and then you're 5 inches deep, okay? But again, if I used a B box, I could easily ship something for nearly half the price, okay? Not in all cases, and here's what I'll explain. Here's how it works. Flat rate boxes, there's 3 sizes, right? Small, medium, and large. They are no matter where you send them. If you're in Florida and you ship it to Washington State, it's a flat rate, okay? Up to 70 pounds, the boxes can withstand. At that point, they don't accept them. Now, when it comes to regional boxes, there is a weight restriction, but it's based on a regional rate because it's a more restrictive weight, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay. So, product specs. Here is the dimensions. Shipping info. And there's the dimensions. The weight on these is, for the regional A box, it's not actually here on there. The regional B boxes, I believe they're up to 20 pounds. And if you go with the regional A box, let me get the box for you. Okay, it's 15 pounds. Okay, so when you're shipping regional A boxes, no matter which of the 2 shapes that you use, by the way, when you purchase postage for a regional A box, you can use either one of those 2 designs, those 2 different shapes. As long as it's regional A postage, you can put that postage on a regional A1 or A2, okay? Up to 15 pounds goes into regional A, and the B is up to 20. Let me check really quick for you guys. 20 pounds, yep. So this box, regional B1 or regional B2, will hold 20 pounds of product, okay? That's the difference between flat rate. Flat rate's up to 70, okay? So these actually become more economical if you're shipping a box of cookies, right? And let's say that the cookies are 2 to 3 pounds. It may be cheaper to either get standard priority or go with an A or a B, depending on your dimensions and depending on your destination, okay? But these are options, guys, that are available and will save you money. Like I said, it's best for me. I carry in my warehouse. I have all of these boxes. I have tons of them, but every single size they offer is available because I want to have the ability to figure out what would work best. Sometimes people order cookies from me and they order 2 or 3 sets, or maybe they order 1, or maybe they order chocolate pretzel sticks. So all these boxes come in handy, okay? And it's going to be dependent upon where it's going. Now, let me take you over to the postage that I have set up. I'm going to show you an example. Okay, give me just 1 second. Let me hop over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys print a label. Okay, all right, guys. So here is, sorry about that little glitch there. Here is an example of a weight that I did, and I did 2 different. I did from the East Coast out to Ohio. And the weight that I put on this one was 6 pounds. You can see right here on the top. So if you have a 6 pound order, now, of course, again, remember, these will vary. In some cases, You could ship a product from where you are to your destination in just a priority box, like the free ones that are not a flat rate. Neither will it be regional boxes. So this is where, like I said, each individual order, unless you're shipping out products or orders that are consistently the same weight, you want to just take a look and find out what is your best rate. Basically, put it in, and this is the list of all of the services that would be available. Okay, so here is the example of the regional rate boxes and how they can save you a fortune. Okay, this right here is a priority mail box. That means that is priority mail postage. This is a product that can be put into a cardboard box, right? This is not flat rate. This is not regional, no, not even close. It's just a box. So you're going to choose your own box, obviously, as it says here. Choose your own box. That would cost you for 6 pounds, $12.50 for this particular order to be shipped to that particular destination. Now, it doesn't fit in an envelope, so that doesn't apply. Small flat rate, it doesn't apply because let's say this was 6 pounds of cookies, okay? Just as an example. Medium flat rate box, based on the shape of the box, this is not going to work, okay? Because it's too narrow and it won't fit, and the cookies will get crushed, right? So if you scroll down, obviously a padded flat rate here, that's not going to apply. Now, it goes over to the regional A box. If you have the ability to put your product into a regional A box, if you can configure them on a type of cookie platter or whatever it is, this is only going to cost you $7.40, right? And again, go back up here. Your basic rate is already at $12.50, so you're already saving money, okay? If you can put it into a regional A box. Now, if you can go, and again, flat rate is $19. That's way out of control. That's too high. Now look at the B box. This is the whole reason why I'm here doing this. See this? Regional rate B, $9.37. That is a much bigger rectangular box. I would tell you, yes, you could probably easily get cookies in this because of the dimensions and sizes. Again, very important. Get a sample of all these boxes and understand how they look and how they work for you. But at the end of the day, and this is a flat rate envelope for a gift card. Obviously, you can't put cookies inside of a gift card. This is $9.37 compared to $12.50. Okay, let's round that off and say $12.70. And you got about $3, roughly $3 and change. You're saving on postage for that one order. Okay, this is why the regional boxes are so important to be aware of. Obviously, this video is not the most glamorous, exciting, fun thing, but you need to understand these rates and understand the boxes because you will save a fortune. Okay, so on and so on, and just keep in mind that you are at a 15-pound maximum with these, like regional A, and 20 pounds with regional B. But you have two different shaped boxes to choose from. So figure out what works best for you. Would you rather pay $9 or nearly $13? Okay, so this is really, really brief, and I know it's like almost 20 minutes into this, but I just wanted to show you guys. This is an example of the rates, okay? So at the end of the day, make yourself an account, get some sample boxes, start playing around with the boxes, figure out what works. But there is a multitude of boxes that will save you a lot of time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right now. I'll get into another couple of videos explaining the other boxes, but they're just not the regional boxes. And I really wanted to show you guys the difference between flat rate and regional boxes, mainly for this video. So if this helps you guys out, I appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.